This is probably one of the most exciting things for me to see in my entire SEMA experience. My dear friend David has got a running 4-rotor here at SEMA. Now, 2 years ago, Dave and I had some friendly competition. David didn't exactly understand the purpose of the corporate side of this, that there's something so cool going on at a place like SEMA, and that's where the friendly competition started. But I will tell you right now, it takes a bigger man to admit when you're impressed with your original competitor's progress. And David, damn it, you did a damn good job. This is a 4-rotor, similar to mine, slightly different taste on the build, but it is a stock chassis, or at least the most extreme version of a stock chassis. And that's something of the coolest things that David and I have done so differently, that you see the artistic differences between the two builds. In David's case, he basically took what I did with the 3-rotor and put every bit of steroids into it. This thing is an animal. And granted, he just got the engine back together after some very unfortunate situations. And to me, I kind of find it funny that you could almost say that David has built a running 4-rotor twice before I've even built one once. Hopefully, I'll meet him there. But as you can see, my car is a complete tube chassis. There's nothing really RX-7 about it other than a wolf in sheep's clothing. But in his case, he's cut it up, but in a totally different way. If I could, I would take the 3-rotor and completely throw it out and beg David for a ride in this thing. This is the epitome of what I would hope the 3-rotor would be like. Granted, at this moment, David, this is a gentleman's conversation here, but the 3-rotor has more horsepower than this car right now. But let's be honest, guys, that's not going to last for long, or at least it shouldn't, because this thing has some very exciting things coming up now. I'm not going to spoil it. It's not my place to spoil it, but I want to share with you how amazing this guy's journey has been. It's very different, but at the same time, it's very similar to mine, and that's where I want to let everybody know that hats off to this guy. Some of the key features of this: it is a fully rebuilt 4-rotor, peripheral ported, single turbo RX-7. It is using a GT55 frame turbo. Garrett doing the love here, as well as the stock FD frame. So it's definitely overbuilt, but something that is phenomenal for the FD and moving people in the FD stock chassis forward. I can't give David all the spotlight though. There are quite a few FDs here for all of you to check out at SEMA, and I strongly recommend you check out all of them. Most of them are owned by friends of mine, good friends, and so let me show you a dear friend of mine's FD next. I know this car. Those are clean wheels. Thank you. You always do a good job with these wheels.
No, that's right.
Noah, your car used to be so beautiful and green, and now it's so much better the way it looks now. If you guys get a chance, Enki Wheels booth, you gotta check out my buddy Noah Nelson's FD. This thing, he beats the crap out of it, and the man knows how to drive, and he's probably half my age, but I gotta give it to him. When you're good, you're good. As you guys know, friendly competition or not, I am a massive supporter of anything rotary, and especially the guys that keep them rotary even with all of the challenges. Oh, I see you peeking out. You cutie. You just looking out of the corner of that booth. This is a twofer. This is both my buddy Aaron Parker and my friends at PTP Turbo Blankets, who've been a massive supporter of my channel as well. If you guys get a chance, this is kind of hidden in the back corner. You see Willwood, and you see Lingenfelter and so on, all the guys from Tenneco. But yeah, make sure you get to stop by PTP and check out Aaron's sick wide body RX-7. Clearly meant for drifting, clearly more capable than I am, but also wild wrap that those lightning strikes glow in the dark, or at least they shine under a certain light. It's really impressive. I want anybody that's going to SEMA to please support my friends and keep the rotary spirit alive, and especially people just as crazy as me, like David. Damn it, hats off to him. And if you can, please follow him on Instagram. It's a totally different experience than mine, And that's what the neatest part about it is, yeah, they're both 4-rotor turbos, but I mean, the cars are so different, it's not even funny. And it really is true. You don't have to convince you of it. Mine's a completely different vehicle. So, like I said, David Mazzi on Instagram. Check him out. Noah Nelson. And of course, my dear friend, Aaron Parker.